Alright, so today I just want to make a quick kind of review of my work EDC that I put together over the past couple weeks. I really wanted to kind of plan this out and make sure everything I got was going to work really well together, and it kind of does. Everything's a little smaller than I anticipated, but that's okay. It keeps my tool count down, and if you have a bigger bag or you have an EDC, you kind of know what I mean. It's really easy to kind of clutter things up, and so that's what I was avoiding. So I'll just go ahead and start from the outside in with my Mystery Ranch Forager and Mini fanny pack. It's a lot smaller than I anticipated, but I really like it, and I think the size is great. It's a 1.2 liter. I've added a night eyes carabiner here for keys or whatever. I just have a Ranger band on it, and I changed the pull strap to a thicker, more robust paracord. I also have some extra Ranger band material here for in case I ever need to pull these off and cut it. It also kind of keeps down on noise. And so as we break into this thing, let's start with this. This is the Maxpedition EDC. I think it's their pocket organizer. It's the micro. It's a lot smaller than I anticipated. For a reference, here's an iPhone 8. It's significantly smaller than I anticipated. I cannot fit my my regular phone in this. My Samsung Galaxy S22 Plus, or whatever they're calling it now, it will not fit in this. But anyway, I'll go ahead and open it up here, and we'll get started on what I keep inside. So going from left to right, well, I'll go ahead and start with this little microfiber screen cleaning towel, whatever, good for a lot of things. Starting from left to right, I have a bit driver here. This was $2.99 from Harbor Freight. It's got a 1/4 inch drive for sockets. It's got a bit driver, and you can go, ratchet left or right, and then just an extension for that. I have a buddy that uses one of these for work, and he's had it for years, and it's so simple. There's not a lot that can break, and if it does, it's $3. I actually regret not buying more while I was there, but they've had them for years, and they still have them. So Harbor Freight is your friend when it comes to an inexpensive, pretty robust bit driver. And so next, moving to the right, I have a pick here. I need to figure out a way to cover that tip up, because it is wanting to grab at anything in this bag, and I'm worried it's gonna start to prematurely wear all this kind of stuff out. But I do like the right angle. You can get into stuff. You can still go through like a small hole if you push in, like that, kind of turn, and can get back behind some drywall to feel around. I might try and add a straight pick to this, or may just find a thinner pick set, but I really have found that I like having a pick in here. A Sharpie for whatever. I also have some super glue wrapped in a little bit of extra saran wrap, just in case it leaks or punctures. Back behind all that, I have my assortment of bits, which is, there's a lot going on here with these bits. I tried to get as much as I can without, sacrificing too much room in here. So, I've got a pretty wide variety. I've got a bunch of hex bits, a bunch of Allen key bits, some Torx, a flathead and a couple square bits, and all 3 Phillips. I can only keep 1 flathead in here because my Leatherman's kind of got, a pretty good flathead, and, flatheads are, I don't know. I hate flatheads, so I don't even want them near me. And then I have this. I don't think I'm going to keep in here a 1/2 inch drive, or a 1/2 inch socket. There's a 10 millimeter, a 5/16, and then of course, that's pretty much a 1/4 inch right there. So, I've got a few of those just in case I might need them. Okay, moving over to the right side. I'll just start off with this. This is a measuring tape of my grandfather's. I have no idea how old it is or where he got it. Tool choice. You can get these anywhere though, but super convenient. It's 6 foot, so if I needed to measure this door, whatever, I can do that. That's just a good thing to have in there, and it takes up such little room. It really is a no-brainer to throw one of these in your pack. And then I have my Leatherman Sidekick. This thing's awesome. You can look at the specs on these, but love this. Love having this in there. I do want to add a pair of Nipex, the small, like 4 or 5 inch, I guess not channel locks, but water pump pliers is what they call them. So love that. I have a razor blade here, just this cheap Gerber with this. I highly recommend getting I mean, spending a little extra money on these nicer, I can't remember what they are. It's just a higher quality steel razor blade. I mean, I've had this one razor blade in here for a very long time, and I've used it a very long time, and it is still razor sharp. But yeah, that's super nice and doesn't take up hardly any room. And then of course I have a USB-C charging cable. Probably find a smaller one to go in here. This kind of takes up a lot of space in here, but it's okay, it works for now. Then back behind here I have a set of gloves with a Ranger band around it. I have some antiseptic in here, some triple antibiotic, stuff like that with the gloves, just all kind of packaged up in here nice and neat. It lays pretty flat in here, and it's just nice to have, even if it's just for the gloves, if I'm doing like a kind of a dirtier job. And then a lighter, can't go wrong with this. Good old clipper. You know, you might save some room with one of those small Bics. I just have always been really fond of clipper. You can refill them, you can change the flint out. It's just a good little lighter. All right, so that's it for my pouch here. And these mosquitoes are super bad today. So continuing into the rest of this bag, I have a black diamond headlamp. This is super invaluable. You know, I carry a flashlight, and I do carry a flashlight, but I found that this pretty much does everything a flashlight can do and then some. It has a red light. You know, it has different modes, and you can set it up. I mean, if I needed to set it up to like shine light onto something, I can do that just like you would a flashlight. I don't have a magnetic back for it or anything, but just the ability to strap it to your head. You don't have to rely on wearing a hat with a hat clip and a bill that sticks way out in front of you. This is just super convenient. I mean, using a headlamp it makes jobs so much easier. I cannot stress enough how much I enjoy having a headlamp. Got my wireless Bluetooth earbuds. These are JLabs. Get them at Target. These are some of the best ones. I mean, these are the only ones I've had because they last so long. I haven't charged these in well over a month. I haven't charged the case in well over a month. I don't use them all the time, but I use them a fair amount, and I mean, it's like they keep a charge forever. And continuing, last couple things out of here, I have a volt tester and thermometer. Just a good tool to have for my job to carry around. It's always nice to know if something's hot, even if you're going to work on it hot, just to know it's hot without having to test it the hard way. And actually, I think that is it. I just have in this space back here some more Ranger bands. I really like keeping those on me. They're just so useful for so many different things. And then back here I keep a couple of cards for work, and if I need access to them, I put them vertically in here to the left or right of the snap right here, and I can just reach in, pull them in and out. And if I want them to stay in there, a little more security, I put them horizontally. They sit a little further in there, and then I clip that, and you can't just reach in and pull it out as easy. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my EDC for work. I'll let you try and guess my occupation in the comments. But I did want to the main thing is I wanted to go over in this video is the sizing of all this. And like I said, I'm glad it's all smaller than I anticipated, but these two items are really just significantly smaller than I'd pictured. I hope I'm doing a good job, you know, kind of representing that, but that's just some stuff I wish I had known before I committed to these. Like I said, I'm super happy with them. I'm glad they're smaller than I was anticipating, but you know, if you're looking to put something together that's more encompassing and a little bit bigger kit, you might want to look into something bigger, like the mini version of this, or one of the VanQuest pouches. And then they make a Mystery Wrench 2-liter Forager, and I'll probably order that one as well. These were on sale on Backcountry. I think I got this one for $18. The big one is on sale, the blue colorway, for $15 right now. So that's a really good deal. This Mystery Wrench stuff is super high quality. I have a big Hip Monkey, I think it's called, and that's a really big fanny, and I like it. I use it for the range a lot, but it's a little big to carry around all day at work. And then this was actually $18, buy one get one free off Maxpedition's website. So I mean, you can't beat that. For the quality is fine. I mean, some people will say the quality's lacking. Absolutely not. If this is fine. You're not going to war with this. You're fine. This is not going to break. Everything's pretty robust. It's great. I love it. Yeah. Anyway, hopefully I can continue to make some of these videos, and do some more reviews. I have a lot of stuff I feel like I could review that would help people like me out in the future with, before you buy, make your decision process a little easier. But anyway, that's all for today. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time.